You know, I walked into this movie saying that if there is not a sequence with a zombie that has a GoPro on his head, I'm out. Just not happening.
You're watching E.T.N, where we don't do news, we just talk entertainment. Share and subscribe.
So hello everybody and welcome to Entertainment Talk Nation. My name is E.T.N. Carpenter and I'm doing a sequel. Both a sequel to my very first review and a sequel to the first review's movie, VHS, aptly named VHS 2. Like my first review, I'm going to be going over each individual story without trying to spoil anything for you guys. So I'm just going to go over each story and hopefully I don't spoil anything. So, like the first movie, we have a few different takes for this. The main thing is we have tape 49, which is our flowing narrative, much like tape 56 of the first movie. We also have a ride through the woods, safe haven, phase 1 clinical tests, which is the first segment. I got it out of order. And the last one is slumber party alien abduction. It's the best name ever. So let's start with the tape 49, our flowing narrative. We have a couple of private investigators trying to find the son of this woman who's worried, hasn't seen him in a while. He's a college student, so they break into his dorm room to be greeted with CRT TVs. Like the first movie, you know, the big wall of just TVs. We also have a bunch of VHS tapes he's been collecting, this, that, and the other. So eventually what happens is the woman of the group, because the two private investigators are in a relationship, what's going on is she's watching the tapes while he's looking for the dude that's going missing in the house. And this narrative is much better than tape 56 because it's actually interesting and I care about the characters. I didn't give a crap about the people in the first movie. It was just a bunch of people breaking into an old man's house and causing ruckus. Not happening here. They're looking for somebody. I like these characters. It's much a better narrative. It's not super entertaining, and it actually ends on a super hokey note because, you know, they whatever. It ends on a hokey note. Don't want to spoil anything for you. But if I have to give this a score, I'm going to give it a 7 out of 10. It's a nice narrative. It's a lot better than the one in the first movie. This is my kitty cat. This is my kitty cat. His name's Woody. You're going to mess up my video. He's got his toy. He just wants attention. Anyway, the next one is called Phase 1, Clinical Trials. Follows this guy who was just in a car wreck and he lost one of his eyes. So what they did is they put in a robotic replacement, and it actually enables him to see some really bizarre things. What ends up happening is this guy starts seeing like ghosts and stuff in his house. And the story of this is, like, the more he acknowledges the ghosts, the more that they're going to terrorize him. And that's exactly what happens. This is a really interesting, I like the effects of this story. And I like the character, I like the main character, I like his girlfriend-ish thing. It ends on a really gruesome note, don't want to spoil anything about it, but it ends really, really gross. It's bad. I'm going to give it a 7.5 out of 10. This is the big one. A ride through the woods. Let me paint you a picture, however. You got a guy riding his bike through the woods. He's having a fun time, not doing much. Sees a woman. She's a zombie. She attacks him after he tries to help her. Now he's a zombie. He has a GoPro. That's our setup. Dude, zombie, GoPro on his head, going through the life of a zombie, going through the woods, killing people. This part is actually more funny than it is scary. It's a lot more gruesome because, you know, zombies with the flesh and the things and the boobity-bop. Don't know why I did that, but whatever. It's a zombie going through his life. It's very bloody. It's not super entertaining, except it does end on a really sad note. I'll give it that. It made me sad. Didn't scare me at all. Kind of grossed me out because of the guts, but, you know, I'm a seasoned horror veteran. Stuff like that. It's okay. I mean, it's not very good at all. It's really funny, but it ends on a good note, so I'm not going to bash on it too much. I'm going to give it a 6. After a ride in the woods, we go in to what I think is the best story in the movie. It's called Safe Haven. We're in an Indonesian cult base, pretty much, and we're following a group of people with cameras trying to get footage of this cult, trying to say, oh, they're good, they're bad, nothing's happening, something is happening. And this actually has a couple of stereotypes with, cults. You got like demons, you got mass suicides, you got mass suicides and demons. What else do you need? People dying everywhere. This segment has balls. You got kids committing suicide. You got people blowing their brains out. You got a demon ripping through a woman. Effects are really good in this one, and I don't like what's happening, but it's believable. The characters are like, oh my god, what is this? What is that? The acting's really good in this segment, and it's really my favorite part of the movie, this one, even though it is definitely the most gruesome, and it's kind of hard to watch at times. I'm going to give this segment an 8 out of 10. It's definitely the best part of the movie, and going into probably the worst part of the movie, the very last segment, and it's an awful way to end it right before the actual ending of tape 49. This one is called the Slumber Party Alien Abduction. I hate this one. The only thing you need to know about this is that it's a stereotypical alien story. You got aliens abducting kids. The aliens suck, the kids suck, you got slutty teenagers, and then you got, dudes jacking off, they're 15, I'm not joking about that, and it's unpleasant to watch. I don't like it. Just giving it a 4 out of 10. I don't enjoy this segment. It's not very good. Skip it if you watch this movie. So I went ahead and crunched the numbers before this, obviously, to get my final tally of the movie. I'm giving it a 6.5 out of 10, which is half a point less than the first movie. So you may think to yourself, well, does that mean that the first movie is actually better than the second movie? Some parts of it are and some parts are not. With this type of movie, with this anthology idea, each story having different things, you can easily say, oh, there are parts of this movie that are better than this one, but there's also parts of this one that are better than that one. So it's really down to people's interpretation. What do you like more? And that's really what it is. Do you like this more or that more? You can't really just say which movie's better with an anthology series. It's just not gonna happen. Personally, I like bits and pieces of both, and I like both of them separately. It's just not something I can pick one out of the other. So, VHS 2 and VHS 1, you can like different parts of it. That's the beauty of this anthology idea. VHS 2 actually had a lot better effects than VHS 1, but like I said, it's down to personal choice. Anyway, guys, my name is Ethan Carpenter. Thank you for watching. Did you watch VHS 2? What about the third one? Do you want me to review that one? If you leave a comment down below, I'm going to be commenting with my channel, WASD Gaming Commentary. I'd love to talk to you guys. You guys should check out our channel. We stream every week on Twitch as well. Friday and Saturday, we are always posting new videos. Please come on by, talk to us. We love interacting with fans. Thank you for tuning in to Entertainment Talk Nation, where we don't do news, we just talk entertainment.
Thank you for watching E.T.N. Don't forget to comment, share, and subscribe. Join the nation's Facebook page to meet other subscribers or visit E.T.N's Facebook page and Twitter page. Links for all are in the description.